Well, thank goodness that is over.
I have never heard so much groaning from one person.
I am sick to death of seeing some beautiful 25-year-old girl doing the naughty with some old fart. I mean, come on, what is the attraction?
I thought it was kind of sweet.
I'll tell you what sweet is. Brad Pitt getting it on with Lauren Bacall.
It'll never happen.
Maybe in my dreams.
You okay?
Oh, it feels so good.
Well, no wonder all the popcorn you ate.
I love popcorn.
Or maybe it was the 12 Squirrel Nut Zippers.
Okay, I ate like a cow in a cornfield. I think I'm just a little nervous about tomorrow.
Tomorrow? What's going on tomorrow?
I hear about my internship.
I thought that was next week.
I did too, but they called me today. Said it was between me and another girl.
Oh, great. You're going to be back in the working world.
I mean, back in the working world. Never been in the working world. Unless you count that time I was a car hop when I was 15.
Heart of Dixie Driving. I forgot about that. Are those girls still on skates?
No, liability insurance was too high. I'm just a worried Renee. It's all these 20-something-year-old kids. I mean, what do I have to offer? Advice on hormone replacement, Viagra?
You and Collier having...
Oh, no. He's the prudential man, solid as a rock. Ugh.
Don't worry. You're going to get it, and you're going to be great. Here, see if this helps.
Don't make me move.
Come on, just a couple of sips. Does this mean no dessert?
Any day now, I will hear you say goodbye, my love, and you'll be on your way. In my wild, beautiful world, you will have flown. It isn't now. I'll be gone alone.
Our names are Ray and Susan Wilcox. We heard you're a good lawyer.
What's the problem?
We're foster parents.
Social services took our daughter away last night. We've called everyone. No one will tell us why they took her or where she is.
Charlotte's been with us for 3 years now. She'll be 6 in November.
This doesn't make any sense. Everything was going so well.
Until we filled out the adoption papers. And then the social worker, she just started acting weird.
When did you file to adopt her?
About a month ago. Look, we know the rules. They told us from the beginning that they were looking for a permanent home for Charlotte. But after 3 years, I guess it was just plain stupid on our part to think that there wouldn't be any problem.
We worked through a lot with Charlotte. She wasn't a very happy child.
What do you mean?
Well, it wasn't her fault. She'd been abused. We'd go to hold her, and she'd flinch like we were going to hit her. It broke our hearts.
Yeah, she acted out a lot, crying and hitting. It took us forever to get her to sleep through the night.
Charlotte doesn't have her Boo Bear. She can't sleep without her Boo Bear.
Look, we don't know what our rights are, what we can do, if there's anything we can do.
Had the social worker talked to you previously, given you any indication that there was a problem?
No, nothing. She even told us 6 months ago that this was the best she'd ever seen Charlotte.
I can't have children, Miss Jackson. We thought being foster parents would be the best thing, but we fell in love with Charlotte. She's our daughter now. Please help us get her back, please.
So when you coming back?
Oh, by dinner, I think. They're just showing me around the office today. You know, I don't start till Monday.
Would you get your feet on the ground? I haven't seen you this excited since Kelly won Miss Baby Alabama. Ginger ale? You still not feeling well?
Just something I ate.
You have been putting off going to the doctor for a week. Could you make an appointment, or I'm going to carry you there myself?
Ooh, Collier, I love it when you talk rough.
I'm not kidding, Mary Elizabeth. Your health's more important than an internship.
Yes, I know, and I promise that I will go see the doctor very soon. It's nothing, honey, really. I'm sure it's just I've been eating too many of these squirrel nuts.
Where's Mama and Daddy?
They went to an estate sale with Grandma Otis.
Come on, it's just Johnny.
Hey, Renee.
Hi, Johnny. What you doing?
Well, Daddy said I could use the car if I cleaned it up real nice.
Got a big date with Martha Montgomery.
How do you put up with her, Renee? I mean, doesn't she drive you crazy always asking nosy questions?
Don't ask nosy questions. So where are you taking Martha? And me?
Why don't you stop all of this silliness and help me wax the car?
What you gonna give us for helping?
That was the murder. Susan, that song started out 3 weeks ago.
Hi.
Number 8.
Hi.
Song with
What can I get you?
3 root beer
Hey,
floats.
Birmingham. Skies are clear. Temperature is 78 degrees. Mr. Weatherman tells me it's going to stay the same all weekend. The kids are all requesting this one. Del Shannon with Runaway.
Get your nigger-loving ass out of here, boy. I called the sheriff. You're gonna be in a lick of trouble.
What's all the ruckus about?
These kids over here.
Johnny, it's Uncle Jimmy. Renee, you better get out of here fast.
You've got to help me understand something, Mrs. Walker. Why would you take Charlotte from a loving family and return her to this?
Oh, Charlotte's not here, Miss Jackson. She's with a family that's been approved for adoption.
That was quick.
The Wilcoxes were fully aware that Charlotte's stay with them was temporary.
You call 3 years temporary?
Usually takes us 3 to 5 years to place a child.
I was under the impression that foster parents received first consideration when a child is up for adoption.
In some cases, that's true.
Then what's wrong with Susan and Ray Wilcox? Were there signs of abuse?
Oh, no. The Wilcoxes are fine foster parents.
Then why place Charlotte with another family?
It's our policy to do everything we can to place black children with black parents. I would think as a black woman you would understand how important that is.
Charlotte is black? Okay. No, I understand. I'll talk to you later.
What'd they say?
They said they're not raising a black child, they're raising a child.
You believe them?
It worries me, because they are raising a black child.
Now that you know the little girl's black, you don't think she belongs with the Wilcoxes?
If you're asking me, do I think that black children belong with black parents? Yes, I do. In a perfect world. But we don't live in a perfect world. Oh, Graham, you should have seen this place. There were kids everywhere. I walked in, there was a little girl sitting in the lobby holding on to a suitcase. It's a routine she does every morning. First thing, she packs her bags and heads for the door. She just sits there for hours waiting for a mom and dad who are never coming back.
It's easy to get caught up in cases like this, Renee.
Yeah. I don't want Charlotte to end up that way simply because the people who love her happen to be a different color.
I know you're not going to want to hear this, But everything that social worker did was within her jurisdiction.
The Adoption, Promotion, and Stability Act of 1996 prohibits any state that receives federal assistance from denying any person the opportunity to become an adoptive or foster parent on the basis of race, color, or national origin.
It's a federal law. You know the states have a way around that. Are you ready to take on the state of Alabama?
Stay. Hi, Mom.
Hi, honey.
Are you sick?
No, I'm just tired, that's all. Turn that light off, would you?
Sure, Mom.
Really? Oh, that is so cool. Did you see Steve Wilson today? He is so cute. I can't stand it. He said hello to me. Yes, I thought I was going to die.
Before you do, would you please set the table for dinner?
Mom, you could have told me you were there.
And miss out on how cute Steve Wilson is?
I'll call you back. You look like death.
Thanks, Kel. I can always count on you to make me feel better.
I'm going over to Tracy's to study.
Okay. Turn that light out, okay?
Hey, Shug!
Oh, you sleeping?
Not around this place.
How's the newspaper?
Great. I love it. You put me in obits, which is perfect for how I feel right now. What is that smell?
I picked up some fried gizzards. Where you going?
Start dinner without me. I forgot something at the store.
Hi.
I couldn't stand the thought of peeing by myself.
Emmy, it's been over 3 minutes. What's going on?
I'm not sure. How dark does this line need to be?
Any indication of color signifies a positive result. Oh, my God. Emmy, you're pregnant.
How could this happen, Mary Elizabeth? We're always so careful.
Do you remember a couple of months ago, a little thing called our anniversary?
As I recall, you're the one who came down in nothing but a robe.
Yeah, but it was all your fault. If you hadn't looked so damn good in that tux, I just lost all reason.
Yeah, I guess we both did. Whew. Pregnant. You know, you're not that young anymore. I mean, what about your health?
There are 60-year-old women out there having babies. I'm not setting any records here. But you know, these tests aren't 100% accurate. Maybe I'm not pregnant.
No, Shug, you got the glow.
Hmm?
Your baby glow. Your eyes get all sparkly, your cheeks get pinker. Happens every time. I can't believe I didn't see it.
Well, I wish you had. Saved me $15 on that home pregnancy test.
Well, the next time you buy one of them damn tests, make sure you take it with your husband instead of your best friend.
Next time, there ain't gonna be any next time. Just hoping I can get through this time. Collier, I gotta tell you, staying up all night with a crying baby just doesn't seem, well, all that romantic anymore.
We'll put Kelly on the night shift. Oh, we'll be okay, Shug. We always are.
No, Collier. You're so good to me. So good, in fact, that I bet if I ask you to give me that pickle, that you would.
Not my pickle. That's how we got in this trouble in the first place.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning, Mrs. Walker. I appreciate you setting this up.
Judge Babcock didn't give me much choice. I know you got a job to do, but so do I. The Polks are a good family. I know you may not see it now, but Charlotte's better off here.
How's Charlotte doing?
Oh, she's fine, fine. Got her to eat a little today.
Mrs. Polk, do you mind if I ask, why did you choose Charlotte?
What Miss Jackson is asking is just how hard did I twist your arm?
No, oh no. We've always wanted a daughter. Took one look at that face and fell in love.
Does she play at all with your other children?
Not yet. She pretty much keeps to herself. Just plays with that doll. Won't let go of it. Excuse me.
Which proves my point. Charlotte already lacks a sense of black identity.
Because she plays with a white doll? I'm sure she has other dolls. And if you were so concerned about her identity, why didn't you remove her before now?
Because there simply are not enough black families to go around. Sometimes we're forced to look the other way. Did you notice Charlotte's hair? How short it is? Why do you think it's like that? Because Susan doesn't have a clue what to do with a black child's hair.
She could learn.
She had 3 years to learn, but instead she just chopped it off.
May I speak with her? Hi, Charlotte. I'm Renee.
Are you gonna take me home now?
Do you want to go home?
I want my mama and daddy.
I know you do, sweetie. But your mommy wanted me to bring you your Boo Bear.
You don't have children, do you?
No.
The last thing Charlotte needs is a reminder of the Wilcoxes.
I'm sorry. I just thought it would help if she had something of her own. I didn't realize.
There's a lot you don't realize or know anything about. I've been doing this job for 21 years. Do you think I do it to destroy children's lives? Every night I go home, I swear to God I'm gonna quit. Then I see some child's face, and I know I'm in for one more day.
Hello? Oh, hi, Faith. Did the rabbit die? I am. How far along?
If we'd have pulled a stunt like that when we were kids, Daddy would have beat us good.
I will deal with my children in my own way. I'm telling you, Jimmy, I don't want this Klan stuff touching my kids.
And you know how this town is, man. There ain't nobody off limits. Your kids keep messing around with niggas and somebody's gonna get hurt. Hey, Peanut. Got something for you. Wear it proud.
Wow. Thanks, Uncle Jimmy.
Okay.
My born days, I have never been so humiliated.
The whole town's gonna be talking about how our car smells like a colored.
What were you two thinking? I gave you permission to wash the car, and I'd take it out on some freedom ride.
It was my fault. Dad, I was giving a girl a ride home.
How many times have I told you to stay out of Colored Town? You're on restriction for a month.
1 month?
You heard me.
But, Daddy, I got a date.
Not anymore, you don't.
Mama, Johnny was supposed to drive me to cheerleading practice.
Don't worry. We'll find somebody to take you. Now, you all go to your rooms and leave your daddy and me to have some peace. Go on. Suge, you want a highball?
You are such a lie, Johnny O'Brien. And you spaz-o-rama retard with your colored girlfriend, you better not ever let her touch my things. Do you hear me?
Should have let me tell Daddy the truth.
Yeah, well, now you owe me one.
Think there's any way to change your daddy's mind? Grandma Otis says he's as stubborn as a cross-eyed mule. Says the only way to change his mind is with a good kick in the butt. Something tells me you shouldn't try that. We have to think of something to help, Donnie. Yeah, I know. We can wish for my daddy to get a new brain. That'll change his mind for sure. Just wishing for it isn't gonna make it happen, Emmy. Grandma Otis says wishes come true. Come on, help me find some candles. Okay, have to wish really hard. You ready? Ready. Wish my daddy had a new brain so he'd stop causing so much pain. That was right nice, Renee. Thanks.
You want to tell him, or should I?
I will. Or you can.
Your mom's pregnant.
What?
Your mom's pregnant.
Mom's pregnant? You're joking, right?
No, we're not joking.
You're not serious. You mean you guys still have sex?
Apparently.
Yes, Kel, our goal is to make your life miserable.
Aren't you too old?
No.
I am not babysitting.
Well, thank you both for this warm reception. You can go back upstairs now. That went well.
Fine, I'll get it. Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
I take it you told the kids.
Yeah, you got perfect timing.
Didn't go well?
Oh, I think they'll come around in a year or two.
Have you told your folks yet?
No. They're off someplace up in Canada. I thought I'd wait to tell them. I don't want to give them a heart attack so far away from home. Oh, boy, could I use a cigarette.
Emmy, don't you dare.
Oh, don't get excited. I'm not going to have one. Lord, Renee, I am 45 years old. I don't know if I can do this. Up all night, colic, crying, diapers. And that's just the first 2 years. I just started getting my life back. I just got this internship, starting my second year of college. I don't know if I can do it.
Now you listen to me. There are thousands of women who manage quite nicely raising a family and working. You've waited much too long to start your writing. I'm not going to let you quit.
I'm not talking about quitting the internship. I'm talking... Oh, I can't even say it.
What?
I just feel I'm so mixed up. I love children. You know, I love them. But I've done it, you know? I mean, why now? Why should this happen now?
Emmy, are you thinking about having an abortion?
Oh, for about a half a second. I wouldn't do that. Although, I guess a part of me wishes I could.
No, you don't.
I know. Renee? Hello, Renee?
I was in my second year of law school when I found out. I didn't know what to do. The guy I was seeing wanted nothing to do with the child.
Why didn't you come home? Your mom and daddy would have helped. I would have helped.
I know that now. And then all I could think of is how disappointed everyone would be. Oh, I was so alone, Emmy. I lay on that table, just staring at the ceiling for what seemed to be hours. It was so cold. I started to cry. I kept saying to myself, I don't have to do this. But I was too scared to leave. The doctor finally came in, didn't say a word, just... I don't even know how I got home. The next thing I knew, I was laying in my bed, feeling so empty.
This guy didn't even go with you?
He did, however, offer to pay for the abortion.
That was big of him.
It wasn't an easy decision for me to make, Emmy. But I did what I thought was right at the time.
And now?
Now? I don't know. There are days when I've wondered. I used to see kids and think, oh, my kid would be, by that age, she'd be 21. She'd be... "26 years ago, I mentioned abortion to you. It tore our friendship apart. Are we going to be able to get past this?
It doesn't change how I feel about you one bit. I love you with all my heart. I'm just so sorry you had to go through that alone.
I thought I had so much time.
Well, it's not too late. You can still have a baby. Can't you?
I mean, we're the same age. Now, what makes it okay for me to go through the agony of childbirth and not you?
Oh, it's not that bad. I was just exaggerating.
Why is there a restraining order against us? Why would they do this?
It's automatic in cases like this to protect the child.
From her parents?
Charlotte's been placed with a black family. They've been approved for adoption.
What do you mean?
We lost her?
Not yet. If you want to go forward, I can file for an injunction to stay the proceedings.
Yes, of course, that's what we want to do.
There'll be a hearing at the end of next week. If I can make a preliminary show of discrimination, we go to trial. If I can't, the court will decide where to place Charlotte.
If that happens, what are our chances?
I'm afraid they're not good.
Why? Because we're white?
Here are the facts. There are 2 black families in your neighborhood. Charlotte was attending a predominantly white school. What opposing counsel will say is that Charlotte doesn't know how to relate to children of her own color.
That's ridiculous.
Ray, I was at your house this afternoon, and I didn't see one book or tape that dealt with black culture in any way.
We were raising her colorblind.
There's no such thing as colorblind. When you look at me, what do you see?
I see a woman.
But you also see a black woman. When I look at you, I see a white man, and you a white woman. There's nothing wrong with seeing color.
Maybe we were wrong. But everything we did because we love Charlotte.
I know you do. But love isn't the issue here. Denying that Charlotte is black doesn't help you or her.
Tell us how we can help her.
Oh. I practically lived on this stuff when I was pregnant with Davis. Do you remember that?
Well, that sort of reminded me. What you looking at?
Oh, old pictures.
Was that me?
Yeah, your daddy and I just brought you home from the hospital. You were so beautiful.
Is that a picture of Uncle Johnny?
Uh-huh. I was taken about 2 weeks before he was killed. He never was one to just stand by and watch. Always had to jump in and save the day.
I wish I could have met him.
Yeah, I do too. He would have been crazy about you.
You loved him a lot, didn't you?
He was the best big brother a girl could want. If this baby's a boy, I believe I'll call him Johnny.
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, Squirt. Hey, looky here now. Where you been?
Playing?
With your little nigger friend? And what do you think your daddy would say if he knew the truth? Go on, get out of here. I need to talk to your brother.
Just once, could you enter a room without taking out my eardrums?
Hey, Johnny, come here. I want a word.
Do you like Uncle Jimmy?
Will you shut up? Can't you see I'm reading?
He scares me sometimes.
Well, you sure ain't scared when he let you drive around in that sheriff's car blaring those sirens. Now go away and leave me be. And keep quiet. Daddy's sick with a bad headache.
What are you doing in here?
Teresa says Daddy's got a headache.
Your daddy's in a lot of pain right now. Why don't you go outside and play?
Wet this for me.
Here you go, sugar.
Oh, it's not cold enough.
Fill this full of some ice.
What does it feel like, Daddy?
It feels like my brain is gonna explode.
Get out of here, Mary Elizabeth.
Just get him out. Just get him out. We just wanted to see her.
What's going on?
Gone. Charlotte's gone. They gave her back like some sweater that didn't fit.
Susan,
She's my baby.
calm down. I'll take care of it. I'll come down to the station as soon as I can. You had them arrested?
Besides violating the restraining order, Miss Wilcox became verbally abusive to Mrs. Polk and to me.
What the hell happened?
Charlotte went after one of the boys with a baseball bat, all over that damn doll.
Where is she now?
At the center.
What? For how long? Until you find another family? And then what? You have a family now that loves that little girl. Give her back to the Wilcoxes.
After what they did today, not only will they not get Charlotte back, they have seriously endangered their chances of ever getting another child.
Hey,
Hey.
what you working on?
Oh, memories. You remember when we brought Davis home from the hospital and the only way we could get him to sleep was to play Patsy Cline?
Cried for a week when I put on Dolly Parton by mistake.
I forgot that.
Hey, come see what I found.
What?
Ta-da!
Oh, Collier, I thought we threw that old thing away.
I found it in the attic. I thought I'd fix it up for the baby.
Now, I know this has been your family for years, but don't you think it's time to get a new one?
Oh, a couple coats of paint would be good as new. Tradition, Shug. Then, I thought I'd take some of the money that we're getting from Grandma Otis and remodel the den for Kel and fix up her room for the baby.
She'll love that. Further away from us, the better. Ah!
Mary Elizabeth.
Hey. Oh!
What is it?
Oh!
What is it, baby?
That's not what they said they were trying to do.
Collier.
Ray.
Mom's in surgery. She lost the baby.
She miscarried?
No, it's something called an ectopic pregnancy. Baby's growing outside the uterus.
Is she going to be all right?
Tell you what, why don't you two go down to the cafeteria and get yourself something to eat? I'll stay here with Renee.
I want to stay here.
Go on, sweetie. It's gonna be okay. Collier?
Mary Elizabeth. Renee.
I'm really scared.
Be okay.
How do you know that?
I don't know, sweetie.
Why won't you tell me?
It's nothing.
Well, your daddy must have thought it was something to take the car away. Maybe I'll just have to hold my kisses until you tell me.
Martha, that's worse than being on restriction.
I'm just teasing you, Johnny.
Hi. I was just on my way to CME.
Johnny, I think that color girl's talking to you.
She's just a friend of Mary Elizabeth's.
You let your sister play with colors.
Girl's got a mind of her own.
Yeah, but Johnny, you're her big brother. I mean, you should set her straight.
Hey, I wanted to apologize.
You get out of here, girl. Go back to your own side.
I think they run the town these days, going wherever they please. My daddy said they're gonna get themselves into some real trouble soon.
Your wife's out of surgery and on her way to ICU.
How's she doing?
She's stable. We performed a surgical procedure called a laparotomy, where we removed the fetus. There was significant hemorrhaging in her abdomen, which resulted in a large amount of blood loss, so she was given a transfusion.
Is she gonna be okay?
Yes. With time.
Can we see her?
For a few minutes.
You okay?
Mary Elizabeth said she didn't want this baby, but I know her. She feels she's lost 2 kids now. I know what I'm going to say to her.
Just be there for her.
You coming?
Right now, I think she needs you more than she needs me. I'll come see her later.
We blew it, didn't we?
It didn't help.
We had to see her. It's my fault.
I understand. Let's hope the court understands.
Now, what if we lose?
We appeal to a federal court. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not going to be easy. It could take years to get her back. Are you sure you want to go forward?
Yes. We don't care how long it takes.
But in the meantime, Charlotte is back in that place thinking we don't love her. None of this makes any sense to me. Tell me how any of this makes sense.
I lost a baby. I guess I got my wish.
Oh, Mary Elizabeth, don't say that.
It's true.
No, it should.
I was gonna call him Johnny.
Please, God, don't let my daddy die. I'm sorry for wishing him a new brain. If you make him better, I'll never wish again.
Hey, Fina, trying to burn the house down? You and I need to have a little talk.
You leave her be.
This ain't about you, Johnny.
What do you want, Uncle Jimmy?
Now, look here, Johnny, don't sass me. Now, you may be fooling your daddy, but I know what you're up to.
He ain't up to nothing.
That ain't the way I hear it. How many times do I have to tell you? You gotta realize there's a whole lot of people down here think the only good nigger's a dead nigger. And they don't take kindly to whites who mess with them.
Is that what happened to that code they pulled out of Blue Lake? You and your friends think he was messing with the wrong person?
You think you're pretty smart, don't you, boy? You go up against me again, and I can't be held responsible. And as for you, Missy, we got some new puppies in for training.
Yeah?
Yeah. Got to teach them to eat up that coon skin. Now, I expect you down at the station bright and early to feed them. Don't let me down.
He ain't gonna do you no harm, Mary Elizabeth. But best you have Renee steer clear of him for a little while. What in tarnation are you doing?
Johnny, I did something awful. I wish for Daddy a new brain and now he's dying.
What? The things you get in your head, child. Now, you know better than to think you can get something just by wishing for it.
But you didn't see him. He looks mighty pitiful.
Daddy's just having one of his headaches. That's all. He ain't dying.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Need you to do me a favor.
Okay.
Next time you see Renee, tell her I'm sorry.
What for?
She'll know.
Ow!
Ow.
Are you sure you're up to this? It's only been a few days.
I cannot stay in this bed another minute.
How do you feel?
Okay. Don't let go. Right, where are my shoes? I don't know why they can't put backs in these things.
Better?
Much. Okay. How do you drive this thing? All right.
You okay?
Yeah. You know, it looks like I'm gonna have to give up that internship after all. Editor said they needed somebody right away.
There'll be other internships. Don't you worry.
Renee? Do you think that people are punished for wishing something they shouldn't?
No.
Well, I feel really bad about losing a baby, but now that it's over, I'm relieved. Isn't that the worst thing you ever heard in your life?
No.
I'm gonna burn in hell for sure.
That's all those years of Catholic school talking.
I feel like I made it happen.
You know you didn't.
Renee. I'm glad you were here this time.
Me too.